The witness stated that Lil Mikey pump faked. He reached aggressively toward his waist or his vehicle, bluffing as if he was about to draw a weapon to intimidate the man he was arguing with. The other man did not bluff. He drew a firearm and unleashed a devastating barrage at point-blank range. The gunfire echoed rapidly across 63rd Street, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10 shots. Lil Mikey collapsed onto the pavement. The shooter did not immediately run. In a final merciless act of disrespect and execution, he stood directly over the 29-year-old veteran to ensure the job was finished before fleeing the scene in a white vehicle. Chaos erupted.
God damn!
When Lil Mikey was finally released, he stepped back onto the concrete as a 29-year-old time traveler. The terrain was...
Wait, hold on. So he did 15 years. He was 29. 29 minus 15. 9 minus 5 is 4. 2 minus 1. 14?! Nigga, you not know 14 here? This nigga did 15 years. He got out of 29? Oh, hell no. You niggas is jumping off that porch too early, gang. I know niggas who jump off that porch at 24. I think that's a reasonable time. Is it not?
Shit, lady, I've been tweaking. Give a fuck about a eye. We'll leave them bleeding.
Hold on. Because I'm scrolling through TikTok before I make this vid. And I don't know what this song is. I don't know what this song is. But it motherfucker doing it. Look. He hitting it, Dirt. He hitting it. Look. Oh, shoot.
Hold the fuck up.
I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it. Close the door and open up to me. Oh no. Ooh! Hold on. I gotta show you. I really get jiggy to this. Hold up.
I be this way, you feel me?
Close the door and open up to me. Won't you ever open up to me?
I can't.
Close the door and open up to me.
Boy! Y'all boys see how I get. YouTube! We back with another banging. Oh, I got something in my nose. Bang! How y'all boys coming? As y'all see by the title of the video today, we react to something a little different. It's back on the hood little stuff, but we in Chicago. I don't know the hood politics in Chicago, but I'm ready to learn. And we gonna start with someone named Lil Mikey. I don't know who that is. But the video say that bruh done took somebody up that Escalade and done stood over his body. That's real disrespectful. That's real disrespectful. To the guy who passed away family, rest in peace, bro. Condolences to your family. To the guy who done did that, real disrespectful. We gonna get right into the video. We gonna see what this talking about, bro. Y'all boys stay safe. Y'all boys stay dangerous. Whatever corporate be saying. I'm gonna see y'all on the next slide. Alright. Let's do this.
14 years locked in a steel cage for a major attempted murder charge. While the streets whisper about the exact number of bodies attached to his name during the height of the Southside Gang Wars, the record shows Jarrell City Lil Mikey.
How do they have a Corvette in 63rd? Or is he not from... Oh, let me shut up before they get me game.
Was a feared frontline shooter who helped build his faction's violent reputation. But the man who went away as a feared enforcer came home to a neighborhood that no longer played by his rules. He survived over a decade behind bars, only to be gunned down in broad daylight. Shot 10
How I knew it was near 63rd? How did I know? I'm telling you, bro. Y'all niggas be tripping, bro. Nah, never mind. Cause last Chicago video we did, these niggas done took somebody up that Escalade, broad daylight. Had they Figgy all up in the cam. Had they Figgy all up in the cam, both of them. And I know that last nigga, I think he was wearing cherry red 11s, bro. I know you wear that shit on a regular basis. So Chicago PD, you doing something bad.
times and stood over
I know, bro.
the 63rd Street gas station. He was not killed by an ancient rival. He was executed in a brutal, calculated backdoor setup by the very people he thought he could trust. Today, we are tearing apart the digital footprint, the gang ties, and the ultimate betrayal of Gyro City Lil Mikey to uncover exactly why one of Chicago's most notorious veterans was permanently silenced.
Look how he got all this info on y'all boys because y'all keep posting
on the pavement
on the net, bruh.
He used to run. To comprehend the sheer magnitude of this assassination, you have to look at the ground Lil Mikey walked on. Gyro City is not just a neighborhood, it is a historic blood-soaked alliance on the south side of Chicago. When Lil Mikey was active in the late 2000s and early 2010s, the territory stretching down 62nd and 63rd Streets was a fortress. It was a structured ecosystem of survival and warfare. Mikey was an enforcer in that era. He earned his stripes. He put in the work that gave Gyro City its terrifying credibility. When the justice system swallowed him whole, handing down a 14-year sentence, Mikey was still a young man. He took his punishment. He kept it.
How old was he? 165, 10, 160.
His mouth shut. He did his time in maximum security facilities, surviving the brutal politics of the Illinois Department of Corrections. But the penal system is a vacuum. While Mikey was locked away, the world outside descended into chaos. The massive unified blocks of his youth splintered into fractured, paranoid microsets. The older generations, the men who knew Mikey, who respected his sacrifices, who enforced the code, were either dead serving life sentences or had fled the city. A new generation took the reins.
See, like, you see that on the net and you think this nigga real life cool. You think he really cool IRL. Behind the cam, he real life cool. And this nigga's an enforcer.
These were young teenagers armed with high-capacity firearms and illegally modified weapons. They were 5 years old when Mikey got locked up. To them, his name was just a piece of trivia. His legacy meant absolutely nothing. When Lil Mikey was finally released, he stepped back onto the concrete as a 29-year-old time traveler. The terrain was...
Wait, hold on. So he did 15 years. He was 29. 29 minus 15. 9 minus 5 is 4. 2 minus 1. 14?! Nigga, you not know 14 here? This nigga did 15 years, he got out of 29? Oh, hell no. You niggas is jumping off that porch too early, gang. I know niggas who jump off that porch at 24. I think that's a reasonable time. Is it not?
Physically the same, but the rules had completely vanished. He tried to pivot. He started doing interviews. His very last activity on Facebook was an earnest promotion for an unreleased song, and people around him noted that his rapping was genuinely improving. He was trying to bridge the massive gap between his violent history and a productive future. But survival in modern Chicago requires total paranoia, and Mikey was moving with the confidence of the year 2010. He was navigating contested territory, seemingly unaware that the streets were actively plotting his demise. The signs of an impending catastrophe were there. 2 days before the shooting, Mikey was desperately trying to reach out. At 7 in the morning Chicago time, he picked up his phone and dialed the number of Billionaire Black, a prominent Chicago rapper who had deep historical ties to Mikey in the neighborhood. They had engaged in a public...
That's what makes Lil Mikey. I was sleep mud with the freak. Was you trying to tell me I just missed your call 2 days in a row? It was 7 in the rack, 9. It was 7 in a rack, 9 my time. Damn. Now you got my head messed up.
Petty back and forth a few months prior, but the underlying loyalty remained intact. Billionaire Black was out of
7 in
state,
Chicago.
living 2 hours behind in Arizona. It was early. He was asleep. The calls went to voicemail. Mikey tried again the next day. Again, no answer. Following the murder, a devastated Billionaire Black took to the internet. Plagued by survivor's guilt, he wrote asking what Mikey was trying to tell him, agonizing over the missed calls 2 days in a row.
Nah, that
Was
would mess my
Mikey
head-
asking
mess-
for a
mess my
plane
head
ticket
up.
out of the city? Was he asking for advice? Or did he sense the walls closing in and the back door creeping open? That unanswered question would be buried with him. On the day of the murder,
Was his
Lil
music
Mikey
hard?
was standing outside the mobile gas station near the intersection of 63rd and Drexel. This specific block is a highly contested borderland right in the territory of TYMB.
Oh
It
my
holds a
gosh.
dark recent history. It was the exact same gas station where his close affiliate had been gunned down the previous
Oh
summer.
my
It was
gosh.
hostile ground, yet Mikey was there and he was not hiding. According to chilling first-hand accounts from witnesses at the scene, what unfolded was not a random drive-by shooting. It was not a faceless ambush from a passing car. It was an argument. Mikey was engaged in a heated face-to-face dispute with someone on the concrete. This implies a level of familiarity. You do
Wait,
not
that's him?
argue with someone. Argument.
Hold on,
Mikey was
hold on.
engaged. Faceless ambush from a passing car. It was an argument. Mikey was engaged in a heated face-to-face dispute
Bro, he's arguing
with
with
someone on the concrete. This implies a level of familiarity. You do not argue with a masked assassin. You argue with someone you
Jesus.
know, someone you feel comfortable raising your voice against. In the old days, an argument might end in a fist fight, but this was the modern era. In a moment of supreme misjudgment, the witness stated that Lil Mikey pump faked. He reached aggressively toward his waist or his vehicle, bluffing as if he was about to draw a weapon to intimidate the man he was arguing with. The other man did not bluff. He drew a firearm and unleashed
Jesus,
a
he ain't
devastating
bluff.
barrage at point-blank range. The gunfire echoed rapidly across 63rd Street, 1,
Oh,
2, 3, all the way up to 10 shots. Lil Mikey collapsed onto the pavement. The shooter did not immediately run. In a final merciless act of disrespect and execution, he stood directly over the 29-year-old veteran to ensure the job was finished
Oh
before
my
fleeing
gosh!
the scene in a white
what?
vehicle. Chaos erupted.
God damn!
On 62nd and Drexel,
You niggas be
paramedics
tripping,
rushed to the
bruh.
bloodstained concrete. For 10 agonizing minutes, they performed chest compressions, fighting desperately to restart his heart as bystanders filmed the tragedy. A highly respected older man from the neighborhood walked up to the yellow police tape, openly weeping, shouting that they had just killed his boy. Lil Mikey was rushed to the hospital, but the damage was catastrophic. He was pronounced dead, ending a life that had survived 14 years of incarceration, only to be extinguished in minutes on his own block. Before the yellow crime scene tape was even taken down, the internet began to feast. The disrespect was instantaneous, revealing the vulture culture of modern gang warfare, where bodies are currency for online clout. Old block members immediately flooded social media with diss posts, weaponizing Mikey's death.
Damn, Lil Mike, I'm so hurt. Ain't the same even beef or hearing you talking to me. I miss the freak out of you. I swear they gotta pay for that. I don't care what the freak we had going on for the hood. It's up behind him on Duck Great. Oh, I don't want to say that. On that guy's on me. I can't even get over this because I know your heart. We was just together despite all the other stuff. I love you and I'm going to see you. So whatever people want to do, we could do it for whatever. And I feel like, bro, you niggas, why y'all gotta curse it? I feel like I said, or if they feel better, I was feeling like I was trolling. You remember we was just in the studio. I did not want this to happen to you, gang. I'm so mad. Freak, I love you, brother. Oh my gosh, Chicago education system, gang.
To mock the Horror City Alliance. They cruelly brought up past trauma, specifically taunting
Hold on,
Jar.
this and Lil Mikey. You guys straight Vicks out here.
City over
Whoa.
the double
Oh, I
murder
know what that means,
of
though.
Front Street members Rusky and G
I can never be
Thang,
no
treating the
Vic.
loss
I
of
can never be
human
no
life
victim. I
like
know
a
what
scoreboard.
this-
The mockery did not stop there. A member of the 800 faction, known as
And Able 800 dissing FBG Young after Lil Mikey. So FBG Young is cool with Lil Mikey. So this is 800, Able 800 saying this. Bro, you lied in your song saying made 800 change their game. And y'all steady getting freaked up. This stuff getting pathetic. You worry about us now, this third person that you still haven't did nothing for.
Abel, took the opportunity to publicly taunt FBG Young of the STL Alliance. Abel wrote a scathing message directly aimed at him, stating that Young had lied in his songs about making the 800 set change their gang. Abel relentlessly mocked him for getting messed up, writing that it was getting pathetic. He taunted FBG Young, saying he was worried about them now that this was the third person they still had not done anything for, throwing the hashtag slide for dark side in their faces. The internet gangsters were loud, eagerly claiming credit for a body they had absolutely nothing to do with. This blatant false claiming prompted Rake from Taekwon World to step in and set the record straight. Disgusted by the online posturing, Rake fired back at the opposing factions. He called them out as goofies claiming things they did not do, labeling them
You guys be goofies claiming this stuff. Y'all ain't do internet gangsters. Then you just get clapped up with your own gun. I don't know what that say, little bruh. Y'all ain't did nothing back yet on tape.
internet gangsters. He reminded them of their own recent failures, pointing out that one of them had just been shot with their own gun, telling him to get well soon, and reminding the opposition that they still had not retaliated for the loss of Ty. But amidst the chaotic noise of rival gangs throwing internet insults, a far more sinister truth began to leak out. This was not the work of Ob.
This where we getting he got backdoor, cause I remember he saying that still don't get killed by the man, by someone he trusted.
Block.
That's what I'm saying.
This was
Y'all
not
boys is oh no.
the work
I
of
don't
800.
know. I don't know.
And despite a popular Reddit thread suggesting that a member from MOB was the killer, the streets were whispering a different devastating word: backdoor.
Shit, y'all just told me you was trying to call me.
Lil Mikey, they saying Lil Mikey got caught pump faking. I remember thinking he could have died when he bullied that producer. Ooh.
You say what? Man, what's all that tough shit you talking about? Man, come on, Mikey. That's what
crack,
we
no, ain't none of that. I ain't gonna shoot you on crack. I ain't gonna shoot you. I can kill you right now. On crack, I can kill you right now. I ain't gonna shoot you though. I'm gonna stay down. We can shoot the wine with you. Whatever you gonna do.
Mikey was a real nigga. Mikey was a real nigga. Oh shit. What? I ain't gonna lie. I don't condone you pulling pull out on bruh. But what he did do though, Mikey done said, oh yeah. Okay then, I'm gonna put Poe down. We can duke it out. Okay then, Mikey. I don't know what you stole though. I ain't gonna lie. Back to the thing. This bit serious though.
I'm fucked up too. I'm shot too. On crack, I'm shot too.
I still got plates and all that in my shit.
I know, like, well, if I slap you right now, you won't know, right?
Nah. How you gonna, bro?
You say what?
Can
Speak
I,
up.
Can I talk?
Nah, you was just talking all that on Facebook. You was just,
Man.
I put the gun down on crack. I ain't got no gun. My homie. Like,
What you pulling out?
Cool, bro. I was gonna say how you say.
Whose son is this?
You said some tough
Shit,
A backdoor is the ultimate betrayal. It means the enemy did not kill you. Your own circle did.
J-Ro
It is
so
a setup
bogus
from
for
within the
backdooring
perimeter
him.
of trust.
Can y'all speak
The
regular
rumors
English,
quickly
bro? Like, I
zeroed
don't
in
know cool
on a
folks
chilling
speak regular
sequence of social media posts. A figure known as Sun Wick 063 had been brazenly posting on his story.
There's many speculations about being TYMB or OTV, but Sun with 063 has been admitting on his story that he set a backdoor for Baby Top, and the death of Lil Mikey was the outcome. So whoever the Sun guy is, set up the backdoor for Baby Top. So Baby Top is the shooter, or he set up to backdoor Baby Top and Lil Mikey. Oh, or he set it up for Baby Top to do it to Lil Mikey. Okay, cool. If you read the timestamp of the post from when this screen recording took place, it was posted right around the time Lil Mikey death had just been reported. Baby Top post came from before Lil Mikey death was even publicly announced. Ooh. And another post. Oh, so Baby Top backdoor. In another post, Sun with 063 repost Baby Top post with a caption reading BDG1, BDG being backdoor gang. So Baby Top is backdoor gang and backdoor Lil Mikey, and Sun set it up. And the one being Lil Mikey because that was Baby Top's first backdoor. There's also a few Jero City members posting subliminals towards everyone making posts basically false claiming the death, that being OTV, O Block, TYMB, etc. But no one has yet to post about Baby Top or Sun's post. Ooh. So from what this post saying, Kensley ain't make this up. This is I'm just reading it. So they're saying that Sun Wick does set up the backdoor for Baby Top. Baby Top done backdoor Lil Mikey. And everyone who was in Lil Mikey little clique, little crew, Jero City, I'm guessing, is saying all y'all boys who trying to clean that body, trying to clean that hat, OTV, O Block, TYMB, and all of them other boys, they shutting that down. But I'm guessing that when Baby Top or Sun posted, they did not say, they ain't saying that he faking on the net right now. Ooh. So them J.O. boys, them J-Ro, hold on, no, don't shoot me because them Jero City guys
admitting that he had set a back door for a Bloodhound member named Baby Top. The timeline of these posts was absolutely damning. The screen recordings proved that Sun Wick posted this right around the time Lil Mikey was killed, before the death had even been publicly announced by the police or the news outlets. Furthermore, Sun Wick reposted a story from Baby Top, adding a cryptic and horrifying caption, BDG 1, in the ruthless language of the streets. BDG stands for Backdoor Gang. The number 1 signified that Jero City Lil Mikey was Baby Top's very first backdoor victim. Baby Top himself then took to the internet blatantly dissing a man who had just been left bleeding on 63rd Street. While Jero City members began posting subliminal messages telling people from OTV, O Block, and TYMB to stop false claiming the murder, the silence surrounding Baby Top and Sun Wick was deafening. No one was denying the internal setup. The pieces of the puzzle pointed directly to an execution orchestrated by the very people Mikey might have trusted, or at least felt comfortable arguing with in broad daylight. Jero City Lil Mikey survived a 14-year sentence in the belly of the beast. He maintained his loyalty to a neighborhood that ultimately devoured him. He came home, he picked up a microphone, he tried to feed his people, and he tried to navigate a city that had become completely unrecognizable. He was 29 years old. In the end, it was not an ancient rivalry that took his life. It was the treacherous, unforgiving nature of a culture that rewards betrayal with clout. The ghost of Lil Mikey now haunts the corner of 63rd and Drexel. A permanent tragic reminder that in the streets of Chicago, the streets do not possess a memory, they do not possess a heart, and your deadliest enemy is often the one standing right beside you.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Them boy done backdoored him broad day. I ain't gonna lie. Man, let me know how y'all boys felt about that video, and if y'all got something else to add on. Whoever, we gotta see who Baby Top is. We gotta see who Baby Top is and them other boys is. We gotta see who they is so we can go on and understand like why they did that to their mans if he was part of their little clique. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm real lost. Like I understand the grasp of what happened to Lil Mikey, but I'm lost. You get what I'm saying? I'm liking this vid. I'm gonna see y'all boys on the next one, man. Don't forget to tap into the last video, the story time of how me and my mans that got you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see y'all boys on the next video, man. Peace.